What up, baby? Super Bowl weekend. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everyone's been doing well. Week off, preparing for the Super Bowl. Feels a little weird. It's basically the only week without football before the Super Bowl since first week of September, I think, or August if you include high school football. So let's get it. I'm excited. Michael, how you been doing this past 2 weeks?
Good. It's fucking sad that we don't have football anymore after this Sunday, but
College basketball been looking decent at least. It's been a really sporadic season at least. Like we're not going into like a definite like Alabama Georgia situation at the very least. Like we
yeah,
got
and
football.
and you know, it's almost March Madness and like conference tournament March Madness is the
Right.
best thing ever. So
Yep.
yeah,
There's only like a month
it's
left before selection.
right. So it's good, but yeah, I mean, fucking football's coming to an end. It always happens, and it
Yeah.
sucks. But it's been a great fucking year. Playoffs have been insane. College football is great. NFL is great.
Yeah.
Uh, it's been a great football year, I think.
Yeah. Also like COVID, like I haven't said this because I never want to jinx it, but like COVID really feels like it is starting to kind of hit that fade button.
Yeah,
I haven't said this is the first time I've ever said it because I've always been afraid of jinxing it, and then we keep getting variants. But I feel like we got a pretty solid handle, and like sports is like a great tell on like how shit in the world's happening. Like it's a microcosm of society type shit, and sports like through the playoffs, like they didn't really have any COVID problems or anything. But let's not talk about COVID. Back to the Super Bowl. Bengals, Rams. We got the Super Bowl scoreboard all filled out.
yeah.
Today is
Let's get to
Saturday,
that.
February 12th. We got a $1,200 prize pool. So we're gonna do an Instagram live thing, and we're gonna randomize it live on here, so everyone gets a chance to see their numbers. Obviously, if you've never done Super Bowl squares, I'm gonna share my browser so you guys can take a look at what it's all about. So this is our Victory Lap Media Super Bowl 56 board. My name is obviously highlighted because that was one of my picks, but 100 squares, all the question marks on the Bengals. Each of those are going to be a number. And so I'm right here, say the Bengals number for me is 7 and the Rams number for me is 0. So at the end of the first quarter, the Rams are up 10-7. So the number only matters for the last digit of the score at the end of each quarter. So if the Bengals were down 7-10 at the end of the first quarter, I have 7 for the Bengals, and I have a 0 for the Rams. I would win the first quarter. We have a lot of participants. We did 2 squares for $25 or 1 square for $15. So we got a lot of different participants. There's people on this board I haven't seen since high school or talked to since high school. So that's always really cool. Get to do a little community thing like that. Michael, what's your favorite number to have when it comes to Super Bowl square?
Super Bowl squares are a lot different than like March Madness squares because March Madness, any number obviously can hit.
Right.
But when you're talking about a football game, you gotta get football numbers. So obviously a 7s, 4s, 8s, 0s,
1.
like a 9 isn't very common. A 6 isn't very common.
5 is very bad. 2 is very bad.
5, yeah, you gotta be a high scoring to get to
Yeah.
5 essentially.
So 2, 5, 6, and 9 are the bad ones.
Yeah.
Anything else
Mhm.
pretty much keeps you alive. So you have a 6 in 10 shot of getting a decent number, but you got to get it twice. So basically, your odds of getting a good square are 1 in 3 because you divide the 6 over 10 in half. So 1/3 chance. A lot of people on here got 2 squares though, so it boosts our odds back up to 60% that at least one of their squares has decent numbers. Obviously, all these still have question marks. We haven't selected numbers. There's a randomization feature on the website that we're using for the competition, which is really nice. It keeps it all fair, and we're going to do it live on the podcast here. Michael, anybody on the live at all?
No, it signed me out, so I wasn't
Oh,
able to
okay.
really.
Well, what we could do is we could just take a video of randomizing.
We're gonna, yeah, and we'll post the picture to the Instagram.
Right.
too.
Yeah.
So,
This lets us share on social media.
Yep.
So there's no funny business going on here. I have good numbers in other groups I'm in, so this is kind of like a little icing on the cake for me. I see Jerry McMahon on here, so
yep.
I miss Jerry. If I'm not going to get a good number, I'm rooting for Jerry.
Let's go. Stop making the people wait.
Hey, I got to build the suspense, bro. Come on. All right. So we're going to go and get to the settings. It'll let us randomize this. We'll post this clip obviously as well. Go past this. Number is not set yet. And then they said post random numbers.
There we go.
If you want to populate the numbers grid randomly, please click. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's loading. Building the suspense. All right, here's what we have. I'm going to go back to the homepage. It'll be easier to read. We got this. So, like I was saying, my first square is a 6 and a 2. Very fucking bad. That's not hitting shit. My other square is a 1 for the Rams and a 1 for the Bengals. I'm very happy with that.
31-21.
Let's look at Michael's. Where's you got 8 and 4 right here in the top left.
No, that's my dad. That's my dad.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Well, great square for him.
I got 7 and 3 for 1. I got 1 and 6.
Oh, your brother, or not your brother, Zach's right next to you. He's got 3 and 8, so that's pretty solid too. Let me see how my boy Jerry did, just because I give him a little shout out. This one, Jerry, 6 and 3. Okay, where's his other one? There's Jerry. Oh no, 9 and 6. Oh no, Jerry, I'm so sorry. I might have jinxed the bitch out of Jerry there. Who else? Our victory lap score over here, 6 and 4, not great.
The other one is 7 Rams and
you got 8 and 5 here at the bottom.
7 and 8 for the other victory lap square.
And you got 8 and 8 over here. Right, or your dad does, sorry.
Yeah, so we'll post this.
Interesting.
Everyone now has something to cheer for, even if they don't really care about the game. You can at least win money.
Yep. We didn't go live, so I'll post this after we're done.
Yeah, I have a video too of that specific.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this now.
I'm gonna stop sharing. All right. Back to full screen. So the prizes also, I don't think I mentioned it. The whole prize pool was $1,200. So first quarter winner gets $250. The winner at score at halftime gets $300. Winner at the end of the third quarter gets $250, and then made the end of the game, fourth quarter, a little more. So whoever has the right square at the end of the fourth quarter, not the end of the game, the end of the fourth quarter. So overtime does not matter for square.
Yeah.
So that's a huge, big point to make. We'll be sure to, in case there's anybody doing this for the first time, We should remind people that also on social media as well, but overtime doesn't matter. It's the fourth quarter, just the fourth quarter. So that's where having the same number could still be good. Like Michael's dad has a 8 and an 8. So it could be 28-28 and he wins. So fourth quarter is worth $400. Big boy.
That'd be wild if a tie is how you won though, right?
That'd be your only chance unless it was like 38 or I guess there's more common ones like
38's not that uncommon. 38's not that uncommon.
Like 24-34, 31-21, 20-30.
But they had to be high scoring games, right? Because you're not going to get an 18-8 game. You're not going to get you're not going to get a 21-11 game. You're not going to get a 12-2 game. So like, but
speaking of that, like I've had this reoccurring thought like 2 or 3 times this week about the Rams, and it's given me like PTSD about their first Super Bowl against the Patriots a few years ago, and the 3-10 game or 3-13. What was it?
Yeah,
awful. Literally the worst Super Bowl I've ever watched in my life.
That was
so bad. And I'm a Bears fan. That's coming from a Bears fan, and that's the worst Super Bowl I've ever watched. So let's get into the game. They did the award ceremony. Not really going to talk about fuck Aaron Rodgers. Tom Brady should have won it.
I want to say something real quick about that.
Sure.
So our boy Grant, he's a blogger for us. He said that he thought that Jonathan Taylor deserved it, which don't get me wrong, Jonathan Taylor had an amazing year. He's an amazing player, blah, 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 right? But I don't think that's your argument. Like, I think Tom Brady, first off, should have won it. He had better stats than Aaron Rodgers in every category, and he should have won it.
The only thing he had better was interceptions.
Right. But the only other argument I think to make for another one, like, just stop talking about Jonathan Taylor, Cooper Kupp.
If any position player won it, it should have been Cooper Kupp. Triple crown, broke the record for yards. I mean,
and everyone's gonna say, oh, he had another game. No, he broke it in the 16 games.
Yeah, if they're not gonna award it to a position player this year, they're probably never gonna give it to a running back or a receiver until like a running back hits like 2,500 yards or a receiver hits like damn near like 1,800 or almost 2,000.
2,000, yeah.
There's no way it's not going to a quarterback like ever.
But the thing about receivers though is like they might have the yards, but like if they don't have touchdowns, they don't even have a chance, right? So
yeah, that's why I was saying like he got the triple crown, like most touchdowns, most yards, most receptions. Is that the third one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But all right. Do we want to recap the championship games at all, or do we kind of okay? So
no,
it happened 2 weeks ago. It's kind of okay. So you're going to SoFi, second year in a row that a team in the Super Bowl is playing at home. Bonkers. Cincinnati's really come out as America's team, it seems like, through the playoffs, and I just don't know. I'm really looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be really fucking good.
This is like one of those games where it's like you're looking forward to the Super Bowl, right? Like last year, Brady versus Mahomes, I was looking forward to that. But like the Rams Pack game, even before I wasn't really looking forward to that. Like there's been games that I haven't really been looking forward to.
Right.
This is one of those because like Joey B, the fucking Bengals, it's awesome. And then you have the Rams who are just like, they're so good, right? And
very
well
fun
to watch them play. Yeah, it's fun to watch them play. So it's gonna be an interesting game. I don't know. I like the Rams. I just feel like it's their year. Honestly, if they don't win it this year, they're never gonna win it though. Like they're never gonna win.
The hype around the Bengals is making me very worrisome about being on the Bengals. Talking about betting, obviously, I'm obviously gonna root for the Bengals unless I am.
This is gonna be like if you take out betting, it'd be like 98% of people in America are cheering for the Bengals.
Oh yeah, 100%. I feel bad because we'll get to it later. I'll save that for later. We are going to talk some props. The Super Bowl always has awesome props. I know the props are bad, but I love them. I want to bet them. I want them. Yum, 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 yum. One of my favorite props, though, wasn't available, though, yet, which is we use FanDuel, sponsored, not sponsored, is the Gatorade color or the dump of the,
Yeah.
it's not on. Some of the Cincinnati Bengals have shared what they have on the sidelines. Obviously, I know I'm pretty sure you listen to Pardon My Take. I listen to Pardon My Take. They say almost like 2 or the 3 of the players have said on their sideline, it's basically only water and orange Gatorade. And I don't know if that has something to do with the colors of the Gatorade dump not being available, but
Well, no, I think someone said something about how everyone knows that it's been like it's gambled on a lot,
it's
right?
very easy to rig because you just pay the players to go
Yes.
get the fucking bucket and dump it on the coach.
Well, not even just that. Like, there's probably like there's probably only like 3 colors it could be, right? And if you find out what those 3 colors are, what they players say, because it's not like they're not going to change what colors they drink in the
No,
Super Bowl compared to what they did week 8. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
they probably like the same Gatorade. So I think that's one of the like it probably isn't a gamble thing on because it's like you can rig the shit out of that. But to your point of like so many people liking the Bengals, I agree with you. But also like every time I check Twitter, I see something different that Bengals fans are doing or something's doing, and I'm like, God, this is so hard to not pick the Bengals. But in my mind, I think the Rams are gonna win. I just
Yeah,
think the Rams their year. But then it's like I'll go see like so for example, this guy, Bengals fan, he printed out shirts of people who passed away that were
I
huge
saw
Bengals
that.
fans,
That's awesome. Brandon
and they're
Soho
wearing
or whatever.
shirts of people, and he's like, "You see, every Bengals fans here." It's like, how the fuck do you cheer against them? How do you
That's
bet against them?
awesome. That's one of the best sports stories I've seen in the past 2 years, probably.
And then like Joey B, everything time he talks, it's like, God, how do I bet against this guy? You know, yesterday I think it was, they asked him about like, do you like California? And he was just like, I could never live here. And they're like, you could never live in LA? He's like, I could never live here. He said, I need seasons. I need seasons. I can't do this. I need seasons. I like the change of seasons, blah, blah, blah. And then the other day when he was talking about, he's like, all these young kids, every time they have a workout, they post their workouts. He's like, do you ever see me post a workout video? No. Do you put your head down, do your work? It's like, bro, like, I just want to bet on Joey B. But then it's like,
Yeah.
the Rams are going to win. Like, I'll give my bet away. Like, I'm taking Rams -4. I'm taking Rams first half -2. I'm taking tails.
Don't
Never
do all of
fail.
them yet. Don't do all. Let's spread them out a little bit. But I mean, that's a perfect amount right there because it is, and we were talking about the excitement and the anticipation for this Super Bowl, and I am excited, but it's like a different kind of excited because we really don't know what kind of game we're gonna get. Like last year we had Tampa Bay and Chiefs, and we knew like it was gonna be pretty high scoring. I mean, the the Bucks obviously came out and scored 31 points, but we knew like both teams could put up a bunch of points. The year before with the Chiefs and the 49ers, I mean, we were all expecting the Chiefs to kind of score and see if the 49ers could hang around. That was what, like 31-21?
Yeah.
It's
No, that was closer.
oh, I thought okay. This game, I feel like there could be the Rams just add such a crazy dynamic to what to expect in the outcome of this game because the defense is so good. So I got the under as one of mine, under 48.5. I got the Bengals plus the 4 because I'm taking the under. If I took the over, maybe I would like the Rams more, but since I'm taking the under, I feel like the team getting points has a little better chance. And I'm taking heads. I take heads every year. Tails never fails is the dumbest bullshit I've ever heard in anything that's 50-50.
Is it?
Well, they're not using a real quarter. Like if it's a real quarter, yes, I'm taking tails, but they use like those memorabilia, like little coins.
Right.
It's
But
it's evenly
but
balanced.
but but we had back-to-back overtime games, right?
Yes,
What won?
tails.
Yes.
That's overtime. This is the start of the game.
No, because people haven't been paying attention to the people pay attention to the overtimes flip. People haven't been paying attention to the first quarter. People will pay attention tonight. It's tails.
And like the
Wait, are you going heads?
Yeah, 100%. It's minus 104. Be careful though. Look out for the boost. Sometimes some of the sports books will like boost it to like both sides being like plus 125 just to like get you excited to bet on the props. So keep your eye out for boosts like that. And I also picked the winner of the coin toss, the team that wins the coin toss, and I picked the Rams. So that's also minus 104. So I'm trying to go 2 for 2 to start 2-0 to start my game before the ball's even kicked off. You want to share? You got you want to do like 1 or 2 fun props, and then we'll just kind of go back and forth.
Okay, I got that. I'm gonna go props. I think Matthew Stafford throws for more yards than Joe Burrow.
Interesting.
I think I'm gonna go Cam Akers under 63.5 rushing yards.
I like that.
I'm gonna go Samaj P-Rain
Samaj.
3.5 rushing yards.
You got a 3.5 on yours. I was watching
Yeah.
TikTok live before we started, and this dude put $750 on the under for Samaje at 5.5 rushing yards.
Really?
He's like the
And then
only. He said the only chance the over hits is if Joe Mixon like gets hurt and comes out for a play. And I was like, what? No, they take breaks all the time.
I was gonna say, what do you mean? They take breaks all the time, first off. Secondly, Joe Mixon getting banged up for a play is very like it's the NFL.
I
That
mean,
can
he's
and
not
the
a
thing is
rookie anymore. He's been in the NFL for like 5 or 6
that all
seasons
he
now.
doesn't have to be hurt. He could just be banged up for one play and Samaj
Right.
comes in and they hand him the ball. Like,
Yeah. I don't know why he was so excited about that. That's like
but
one.
I'm also gonna go.
But getting it at 3, you got 3.5. That's fire.
Yeah. I'm also gonna go Odell Beckham over 63.5. I actually think he has a very good game. I'm gonna go Tyler Boyd under 42.5. And then rushing, I'm gonna go Cooper Kupp over 0.5 rushing yards
Debo
plus
Samuel mode.
plus 240.
Oh wow, that's a lot of plus monies.
I feel like that'd be stupid not to just put some money on that because it's like Cooper Kupp, like they might run a few jet sweeps. Defensive props, I'm gonna go.
As long as they don't toss it forward, that's the worst.
Yes, true. I'm gonna go Jalen Ramsey over 3.5 tackles.
Okay.
And
You want me to do some and then
yeah, no, I'm good.
you're
just
good? That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
I got some wacky ones. Nothing like stupid crazy.
Oh, wait. My last one is the Rams to be winning at halftime and to win the game plus 105.
Okay. What would the Bengals be for that?
Well, they had one though that was like Rams to win halftime and then Bengals to win the game. It was like plus 970.
Yeah. I know the bet, like where to find that on FanDuel.
Where was it? Okay, yeah, you give some then.
All right. So first couple of these will be like first play or early in the game. So the team to get the first down of the game, I'm taking the Bengals. They're plus 100 and the Rams are minus 122. But also my coin toss winner is the Rams. So I'm kind of just doubling down that the Rams win the toss, and the Bengals get the ball first because the Rams will definitely defer. And even if it goes the opposite way and the Rams get the ball first, just pray for a 3-and-out and it's still alive. First scoring play of the game. I'm going field goal. I know Matt Gay missed not a crazy long field goal in the
what's the odds?
plus 128.
Okay.
But it's the first score, so it has to go through the uprights.
Right.
Obviously Evan McPherson, there's a lot of hype around him. He can bang the 50, 60 yarders. Matt Gay, I mean, at least he's at home for this and it's a dome. So I feel like teams are going to be comfortable like taking the points where they can get them. So that's why I'm going with that. Will both teams have the lead in the second half? So I just need one score change or one lead change in the second half. It'd be really bad if it was tied at half for this bet, but
yeah,
hopefully one team is up like 3 or 4 points. It's plus 158. So as long as the game is not tied and within like a score or two, I'm really happy getting plus 158 there. All right. Bengals exact amount of points, 23. I don't know why. I just saw that prop and you could pick the Bengals. And I'm taking the under and the plus 4. So if the Bengals were to win like 23-20, that'd work great. Not going to spend too much time on that one. Last play of the game to be a kneel. No. Plus 168. I want action. I don't want that boring shit. Get that out of here.
Okay. I like that.
Will there be a 2-point conversion attempt in the game? I'm taking yes, and it's minus 105. No is minus 115. This is kind of goes against my thoughts for the game. If it is a little more high scoring in the overhits, this is a high possibility. So it's kind of more of like an insurance one. And then my last one, I don't know if you guys seen this on Reddit, Twitter, whatever, but The Simpsons been predicting the future for fucking decades now. And there's a picture of LA and Cincinnati in the Super Bowl. And the final score is 34-31 Bengals. So I'm taking that exact score prop for 80-1. I mean, The Simpsons has gotten a lot of shit right about the future. So
correct score, final scores. What do you say?
Bengals 34, Rams 31 is 80-1. And it's so crazy. So like in the area where I saw the correct score, all the other options around it were like 270-1. So everyone is banging this because it was on The Simpsons.
Yeah, dude. I'm looking at it and it's like 27,000, 41,000, 24,000, 22,000, 8,000.
Right. Everyone's banging it because of The Simpsons.
That's insane that many people are betting on that.
A lot of people. I know.
Oh my God. Yeah, that is a lot of people.
People have faith in The Simpsons. Those are like the people that like don't like there's probably plenty of people that like just throw $10 on it because they have free money.
$10 wins you $800.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is if that, like, first off, that's a lot of line movement. Like for it to go all the way down to plus 8,000, because 34-31, it is common, but that, like, you know what I mean? It's not like great, but 34-31, let's say it hits, like, do sports books just get fucked? Because if that many people
might close business, bro.
Like if that many fucking people are betting on it, that's pretty insane.
And you know, there's those rich fucks that can like throw like $1,000 on a prop like this and not think twice about it too.
But you also know that there's like people who never gamble that are just like, oh, The Simpsons, like that sounds fun. Like think of if 10 people bet $10, like that's
$8,000.
Yeah. So quite a bit of money. So okay, I like that though.
I have a weird feeling that they might. I mean, it's great. I'm excited to see how much lower this line gets by kickoff. Like, I think
Yeah.
we're gonna keep fucking trusting the Simpsons. But those are all my picks. Again, under 48.5 and Bengals +4 are my game picks.
Yeah. So like it's a Super Bowl. We gave all the props we have. We'll tweet them all out. The video will be out. We'll have Riley Tirada, MLB player, on tomorrow. So tune in. He'll give his Super Bowl pick. And then we're finally having our lunch. Finally having our lunch.
Fucking Texas, or what is it? Longhorn Steakhouse.
Longhorn Steakhouse.
Never
Texas
been there
Longhorn.
before.
It's good. So we'll do all that. But like I said, we should clip some, like when you said all your props, you should clip that. We should put it on TikTok, and we should see a bunch of people what they're betting on their props are.
Especially not even just on TikTok, but if you're watching this on YouTube right now, obviously, first of all, please subscribe. We're very close to 1,000 subscribers.
975.
Drop your props in the comments. We'd love to see if you got something interesting. We might tell you. Who knows? Or on Twitter when we drop the episode, reply to the tweet with the episode in it.
For sure. But yeah, that wraps it up. Like I said, yeah, like you said too, but go subscribe. That's the biggest thing. Watch it, leave your props and whatnot, and go Rams. Hopefully everyone wins.
Bengals. And good luck, everyone. Stay safe. Feel a little responsible, but have fun. I know we're going to. So take it easy. We'll see you guys next time.